advertising side, this is why we have a sales force. That if you look at the scale of the advertising industry, it's about $1 trillion US industry. The online world is less than 1/10 of that, roughly speaking. So one way to think about it is that the amount of money that's going into traditional advertising, a lot of that money should shift to online. And within online, over a decade, a lot of that money should shift to mobile online. Why online? Because people are online all the time. That seems obvious, especially for this group, but it's factually true. Much of the revenue gains in our industry have come at the expense of offline, which is unfortunate for them, but it's because consumers are moving from offline to online. With respect to why mobile, well, mobile advertising should ultimately be better, because ultimately advertising is about specific targeting, literally how accurately can you target. Well, with a mobile device, we know a lot more about the person. For example, we know physically where they are, so we can suggest a much more local context. The belief at Google and many other people in the industry believe that the local opportunity is much larger and largely unexplored in online advertising compared to where it is today. So the way to answer your question is to say all we're talking about is the growth rate, and if we can get the growth rate faster, which indeed is our job and the job of other players in the space, but I think it's going to happen. With respect to areas that Google is not doing as well as we should in, or areas of more investment, I always start from the premise that we want to have a little bit of Google in everybody's transaction with the internet. We want Google to add some value at the end user. And so there are large spaces that are interesting that literally would make the internet more ubiquitous and more available and more specific. All of those are areas that we're working on, and I'm never satisfied with how quickly we're delivering them.
Good.